The Washington Commanders get the guy everybody else wants. If you're new to the channel, we're Detroit Lions fans, but we have this channel dedicated to teams that just kind of get overlooked by the national media. Washington Commanders were rookie quarterback, new head coach, and they're making it happen. And they get the guy everyone's looking for. So Adam Peters, your general manager, is he just did it. Say what you want. He got the quarterback when everybody else is trying to get them. Let me show you what I'm talking about. If you look back at past drafts, we're not going to count this one, the Jayden Daniels draft, but we'll look back 2023, and you look back really quick, and this is with all the information. It's like it clearly is so hard to get a quarterback, and it appears the Washington Commanders have one. And I'll look here at the end of the video what that means, because you've got a rookie deal quarterback that's really good that you found. Now you've got a 4-year window to really work on your roster, do things, be strategic with free agents, hit another couple drafts, and this thing is just going to be good for a while. So check it out. Bryce Young, CJ Stroud, and Anthony Richardson. It's just like not sure. I mean, even CJ Stroud looked like unbelievable last year, and it's like, oh, boy, he's not looking great. 2022, Kenny Pickett, that was a miss. Trevor Lawrence, okay. Zach Wilson, Trey Lance, Justin Fields, Mac Jones, yikes. These are all first-round quarterbacks. You can see right now we've had maybe one in CJ Stroud out of all these quarterbacks. It's hard. It's hard to find these guys, hard to evaluate. Joe Burrow, home run, absolutely. Tua, solid, yeah. Justin, I would say, is a home run as well. Jordan Love, I would put him solid as well. So that 2020 draft, pretty good. 2019, Kyler Murray, yeah. Daniel Jones, heck no. Dwayne Haskins, no way. Baker Mayfield, Sam Darnold's kind of coming back. Josh Allen, home run. Josh Rosen, no. And Lamar, home run. Wow, at pick 32. That's crazy. 2017, Trubisky, Watson, Mahomes, home run. Goff, I would say Goff is no longer mixed result. He's on borderline. He's not a home run, but he's dang good. Wentz, Paxton. So you get the point. It's hard to find these. It's not just like, well, we drafted second, we drafted first, we were drafted in the top 3, so of course we're going to get a good quarterback. It's not that easy. So because you have him, think about this. A, you got a quarterback. You got a good player at the most important position. B, he's inexpensive. C, you don't know his ceiling at the most important position. There's an energy in the whole franchise now because of him. And you're going to most likely go to the playoffs. Now, if I would have told you, hey, you're not going to win the division, and the other wild card teams are going to have 9, 10, 11 wins, will you be in the playoffs? It's like, no, I don't think we will. We're not going to win the division, and we need 10, 11 wins to get into the playoffs. 12 wins, like that's tough. I don't think we're going to do it. You're going to do it. That's what's crazy about this. Then what you can do is you can look over. Again, we're not going to spend a lot of time on this, but it's just the examples now. It's just fun to look at because you've got your GM drafting at a high level. You look at what you could do in this upcoming draft. What if at the 24th pick, for example, you take Alabama linebacker Jahad Campbell, and you're like, okay. Then you start looking at all this. The Washington Commanders have completely transformed their locker room this season, adding Bobby Wagner, older, and Frankie, who's older. So just imagine you start putting together another draft like this. Alabama linebacker, I'm making things up. Clemson corner, boom, boom. Defense really starts to solidify. Offensively, you're adding pieces. And now it's like, oh my gosh. It's for Commanders fans and Lions fans, it was never about being good or having a good season. It was never like, man, I hope we have a good season. It's like, it's about, do we have that sustainability trajectory where it's like we're getting better, we're going somewhere, we've got something. Now both the Lions and the Commanders have it. And in fact, the Commanders probably have it a little bit better in terms of if this guy works out, Jayden Daniels is your guy for the next 20 years. And here's why. Look at this throw again. I know this is you've seen it 100 times, but what's so cool about this is the anticipation. That's what, I mean, he throws it when he's not even past the, look at this, just right now, throw. Bang. So he kind of looks wide open, but he's not. You know what I mean? Like, crazy. Now, here's another one that I love. Jayden Daniels is up here, top of the screen, just on the run, just decides, right there on the run, just decides, you know what? Doop, little flick of the wrist. Bomb. Everything's in place for the Commanders. First of all, I didn't even talk about your coach. Everyone's into this whiz kid offensive coordinator, head coach thing. Mike McDaniel, Sean McVay, Shanahan, Matt LaFleur. And I think there's something to it. Everyone wants Ben Johnson. There's something to it. But at the same time, you got to step back and think, wait a second. What we need is, we can get coordinators all day. What we need is a star at the head coach position that knows how to work the entire room and lead and have mental toughness and just get these dudes playing. Because what's really crazy to me that I've learned now that the Lions are doing well is like, there's not a huge gap in talent. I thought there was, and there is in some teams. No, don't get me wrong, but for the most part, the Lions, you got to have a couple things. No question. Got to have a quarterback. Got to have some playmakers. Personnel matters, but the gap is, man, when you start getting injuries and everybody's kind of banged up and this player's out, it's just like, who's got the overall mentality of what we're doing and how we want to do it, be physical? Because everybody wants to do that, but who can get their team practicing, mentality, all the things ready to go? And the Commanders absolutely have that. So now, we'll figure out an offensive coordinator if one leaves. We'll figure that, but we've got the head coach and the quarterback. That's what's so hard to do. Not a lot of teams can do it. You look around the league, half the teams don't have either a coach or a quarterback. You've got both, and you've got them for a long time to come. So make sure you subscribe if you're new to the channel. Again, we put videos that are all about teams that just kind of get overlooked by the national media, and the Commanders are one of those. Let me know your thoughts, and we'll see all of you on the next one.